Well, hello, I'm Bob Dendry. This is Boring Guy Plays, and welcome back to Foundation. So as you just saw in our little intro there, we have a courier arriving at our town hall, and the elders would like you to host a regional fair. This is an opportunity to open up more trading opportunities by celebrating the fruit of hard labor. Ensure the mood at the fair stays high. Your people will do the rest. Sure, why not? Hosting a regional fair. We've got 21 days, so we need the happiness of our village to be 75. That means no more levies, for sure. Oh, okay, and that's it. That's all we need to do. Okay, we can do that. I think over time it will just, ooh. Events. Yeah, I'm sure over time that will, yeah, it's already going back up to 75. So I just need to remember not to do any more levies while we're waiting for the old village fair to happen. Now, our coins, not doing great right now. We definitely need to increase the amount of trading we're doing. So let's pop over to progression and just see if there's any more stuff that we can unlock, because at this point in time, we really need to be increasing our trade, I would say. We can also unlock the goods market, which will allow us to sell goods to our villagers. I guess at the moment we can only do food, really. So that might be a good idea. It's fairly cheap. We can do that. And we might get clothing as well, which will allow us to produce clothes, sell them off, things like that. And that should also allow us to increase our trade, get up to, I guess, a trade surplus. And we can see how we work that out. Looks like our tavern is done as well, or almost. Close enough to, looks like we've just got a few seats left. But the... Oh. Do we have an entrance? Hang on, let's have a look at this. I think we've got an entrance. Yeah, we do. Oh, okay, we've got both. They just haven't been built yet, so that's absolutely fine. What we can do here as well is edit our village market and get some good stalls down. Now, I'm not entirely sure what you can sell at these, but we'll get 2 down to start with down here. And then we'll see what's actually available to sell through them. And then, of course, we can also set them up at our main village as well. That's fine. It looks like we can't yet edit those. So we'll need to wait till they're built, and then we'll have a look and see what's actually available there. We've hit 75% happiness as well, so we're all set to go with the regional fair, which should be useful. Who are you? Who's this guy? Okay, he's just a trader. Cool. That's good because we need some coin, and we can't take it off the villagers this time. Alrighty, so sheep farm. Where would we find that? Sheep farm. Which produces wool, as we're aware. We might just sneak it in here near our existing wheat farms. I assume we're going to need to set up like an area, potentially. It'll be like fenced off for our sheep to live in, maybe. I don't know. We'll wait till that one's done once again, and we'll see from there where we're going. What I'll tell you is that we're doing a lot of time waiting for builders. Do we have enough builders? Do we need more? What else are we building? Oh, we're building that as well. Could do with some more farmers. What about over here? We're all good there. Are our houses over here under construction? No. Where are our builders? Are they just chilling out, just having a good time, not doing any building? We need building, guys. Come on. Seriously. We actually need to get some cloth started as well. So once we have the old sheep farm built, we'll need to get a tailor and a weaver and whatever else we need. What do we need? Let's have a look. So we need to get the sheep farm. We need a weaver. And then we can... Okay, so the weaver is enough to get us cloth, which is the raw material we need for building and for trading. And we can also get the tailor in there to produce common clothes as well, which we can obviously sell to our villagers. And that's probably one of the things we'd be selling in the village market as well, I would suggest. Our happiness is now 99%, which I believe is some of the visitors for the fair cheered up our villagers or something like that I just saw. What do we have here? Okay. My fair influence. Invited traders from the labor estate to allocate more resources, sweetening trading opportunities for you temporarily. That's good. Can we then have a look at our trading opportunities? Trotbury. We can sell a whole lot of stuff to them. Not really anything that we have heaps of on hand, but we might as well unlock the trade route while we're here. And then we've got Kinston Abbey. Once again, or we can trade berries, which we, to be honest, have a lot of. But nothing else really. But once again, might as well unlock it. All right, there we go. So the fair lived up to expectations. People from all around are spitting praise about your fine craftsmanship. Thank you very much. And hope to do further business with your village. So hopefully we will see some further trade opportunities coming up as a result of the good work we put in here. Okay, we've just finished our first goods market store. So let's see what we've got. The candles, common clothes, and common wares. So we don't actually have anything to sell here at the moment, but hopefully we'll have the sheep farm finished relatively soon. I say that. We made no progress on it whatsoever, but hopefully it'll be finished soon. We can start to get some cloth and some common clothes produced as well. I do wonder what our builders are doing, because they don't seem to be doing all that much. We have 2 builders units or huts or whatever you want to call it. 2 builders workshops. So what are you doing right now? Transporting tools for a taverned thatched dormer, which I guess is maybe we're going to have something here. I can't remember what I built. It's been a couple of weeks since I played this, but I guess we probably put some down here, I guess, and that's what they're doing right now. What else is going on? Yeah, fair enough. Getting berries, going to church. What about you? You're clearing an area for construction. Is that over here? I think it was. Maybe over here. I don't know. There's a lot of areas that need to be cleared for construction. But we do have one of our houses is getting produced, which is good because we do have villages with no access to housing, which means we're going to lose them pretty soon if we don't get them into some housing. And what about here? Wheat barn, fetching wood, going to a construction site. Okay, so hopefully things will start to move a little bit more now. I am considering picking up this territory here so we can get some more housing down. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Don't know if we can afford that upkeep. We probably can't, but we can lay down some more residential zoning type stuff here. So we can continue to grow a little bit more. And we should also start to add some beautification and stuff in this area here so we can start to upgrade these houses. I think it is a good idea to get them upgraded, to be honest, because this is going to be another sort of major little population center. I see we are starting to have some stuff done on our sheep farm, maybe because I increased the priority of it, but you know what it is. But you know how it is. So yeah, obviously we're going to need coins for beautification, which we don't have a heap of now that we've purchased this little bit of land here. But we might be able to get a few sort of cheap things down if we have a look. I mean, not really. But we can definitely get a few like rose bushes in and stuff like that. There we go. Get a couple more down maybe. We want them to be joining up. Like so. So they start to produce a little bit of an area. God, that was terrible timing. We're now out of coins. Obviously. Nope, never mind, we've got coins back. So we should start to see some upgrades now that we're building out this, you know, little beautification area, as they call it in the biz. Ran out of coins again. But it should be fine. Really hoping this sheep farm is pretty much finished. That we can get our weaver and tailor in as well. There we go. Okay, so yes, we do need to paint a pasture. I'm not sure how much pasture we paint, but we might as well paint, you know, the area we've got available. We don't have any villages here as of yet. But I think there might be some waiting to come in. Not at this time, apparently. So we need to find a couple of villages. This maybe gets a couple of our builders. I know I've been complaining about not having enough builders. But it is what it is. And the field is adequately sized. That is what I want to hear. Beautiful. So do we just get sheep? Yeah, we do. Okay. Got some sheepies. Lovely. It's saying here we're missing raw materials. What raw materials are we missing? We got sheep. I guess they're the raw material. Interesting. Is it because our shepherds are not at work? Is that why we're getting that error? I've got no idea. Oh, we've unlocked the common path tier 4, which, ooh, this starts to bring in some nice looking stuff. Glassworking, candles, jewelry. We of course still need to get common wares in, which in fact, it looks like that's actually going to be pretty simple for us to do because we already make planks and iron. So jewelry is really appealing, obviously, because we it's quite expensive to, well, quite lucrative, I should say, to sell. But common wares, of course, we need some coins, which we don't have at the moment. But you know what? We do have lots of villager happiness. And do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? It means we can get some coins. So we can go back in there. We can unlock some common wares. And I'm tempted to go for jewelry, but no, we're not going to do that. We might just leave it for the moment. Yep. Now we've got our two shepherds of both fetching water at the well. That better be water for the troughs, not for your house. Come on, guys. Seriously. I'll tell you what, where is our common wares production? Common wares workshop. It actually looks like it doesn't have a big, like, desirability sort of impact either. So we might be able to get it fairly close in. To some of our existing residential. So why not? Let's get it in over here. Let's move it up to the road there. And we can get that built. Oh, what requirements am I missing? Oh, I need light fortification. Okay. Right, which we don't have purchased, I believe. I think that's... here. I think village fences increase the fortification. If I'm not mistaken, anyway. I might be wrong, though. I reckon I'm completely wrong there. But who knows? Oh, actually, no. I see. I actually understand. Because when I'm moving this around, I was seeing this. And that's what gives us the fortification, isn't it? The little pink. So we'll need to actually pop it over here instead. So we can build that instead. All good. Looks like we're finally producing a bit of wool as well. That means we can get our weaver and tailor in as well. This one doesn't require light fortification, so we will stick it over here. I'm not sure why common wares required fortification, but it did. Just need a bit of money first, which might be easier said than done. Maybe. I know, we've got traders coming in, so we should be okay. I say should, because it's not looking too great. to put it simply. That did nothing for us. Well, our sheep farm is full of wool. I think we had... yeah, we can get some... no, it's a granary. No, we can't get some stuff down there. Where is a storage yard? It's a granary as well. I think we've only got storage yards like up here, don't we? Okay, we can get some wool up there. At least temporarily we can store it in this storage yard. That'll allow us to keep producing wool over here. And hopefully we'll get up to 50 here. Then we can get our weaving hut down so we can start producing some cloth. And hopefully we will finish our common wares workshop so we can start making common wares. Looks like we've got a fair amount of planks. Yeah, decent amount there. Where are we storing our iron, or are we not? Possible we're just holding it at the iron smelter and divvying it up as required, I guess. Looks like it. Well, we've got the traders coming back in, so hopefully... Yeah? Don't know. They don't really purchase all that much, do they? So even if you got a big surplus, they generally don't buy all that much. That was decent, though. 18 planks for 34 gold. What about this fella over here? What's he going to get? Another amount of planks. Still not enough to take us up to 50, though. That's why it's important to get these sort of full industry chains in so you can sell your end products, because that is really where you're going to make the money. Selling coal and wood and stuff, not really that good. Not really that important. You're surrounded by wood. So it's more sort of catering to other villagers' laziness, really, to be honest. That's why I'm really keen to get some common wares and also some clothes, even wool. If we have a look at the royal book, let's have a look and see what we can buy stuff for. So clothes we can get 2. That's actually not that great. I think we're producing tools now though, aren't we? Which ain't too bad. Oops, hang on. Common wares though, that's good. 4. I think we're selling a little bit of polished stone as well, but we also need some. So it's looking like maybe we start to trade a few tools as well, because I think we've got plenty of those. And doesn't look like anyone even buys cloth. But I think we're buying cloth, so if we can stop buying it for 4 gold... that'll be much better. Where are tools? 57. Okay. So who wanted tools? Which trade route was it? This one. And we need clothes for that, which we don't have. So we need the weaver hut and then the tailor to be able to do that. Makes sense. Tell you what, we got a lot of berries though, don't we? Deece. Are you going to buy something? Nope. Bloody hell. It's been a while since we put a village levy down, so that's a lot. That's a lot. So let's do that. Let's get everything built that we need to. So we'll get the weaver hut down. Let's also get a tailor's workshop down as well. We can have that just across the road. Why not? From the weaver's house, weaver's workshop. We get that down too. And why don't we get a storage yard down next to them as well? Or warehouse, sorry. I'm speaking in Pharaoh terms here, aren't I? And I don't think we need a second depot. So we'll just build that. So we're all set in terms of... Oh, wow. Look at how many sheep we've got now. Massive. And it looks like we are getting rid of the wool as well. So that is going over somewhere over here, I think it was. Yeah, perfect. 98 wool. So that should be more than enough. We need polished stone to get our common wares workshop set up. Are we selling our polished stone at the moment? I'm not too sure. Polished stone, we absolutely are above 5. Let's increase that to 20 so we can hold on to a little bit more as well. And how many more do we need over here? We need another 10. So still a little bit of a slog away from getting that done. In terms of our weaver hut, that's a nice simple one. Tailor's workshop, also pretty simple. So these should all get built pretty quickly. All our blacksmiths quit, apparently. So we'll need to remedy that issue. Oh, also our tax collector quit as well. Very unfortunate. I wonder if it's the levy that made them all leave. Stop levying me. I don't want it. It looks like our weaver hut is almost done. So we will be able to get someone assigned to that pretty quickly. We've got quite a few unemployed villagers. So once that is done, we can get that done. I've actually already got our warehouse up and running. So we'll get wool and cloth. We actually will need another depot because we're also going to want to get clothes as well. So we'll get a second depot down. You know, if you could like automatically straighten them up. But it's fine. Surely that's not much. And this should be done. Excellent. So we'll get some weavers in. Start producing some cloth. I think we might have 4 wool storage here. 2 cloth and 2 clothes. I think that makes the most sense. That'll allow us to empty these 2 as well. We're already producing resources, which is excellent to see. I noticed as well our rustic church actually gives light fortification as well. So it might be worth our while to get a second church down in this new area, which should also help our houses in this area to evolve as well. Oh, come on. Come on. Just need a little bit more polished stone. Then we can start producing our common wares. All right, second warehouse is done. So we'll turn off cloth on those. Change them to wool. And then we'll go 2 cloth and 2 common clothes. Beautiful. So I'm hoping we start to produce some cloth soon. I think we had cloth turned on over here. We're actually going to remove that. Oh, we've got 2 polished stone there as well. Oh, we're so close. So close. And our tailor's workshop's under construction now as well. Oh, I'm excited. Very excited. Ooh. And we can host another regional fair, which... Yep. I think we can do that. So let's get the regional fair going again. Taylor's workshop is almost done. And Taylor's workshop is, in fact, now done. And we only had 2 free citizens, but that is okay. These, or free residents, actually. We don't have any citizens as of yet. And I don't think we can even upgrade them. Let's have a look, because we have a few citizens that we actually need to, and I keep saying citizens, of course, I mean villagers, as usual, to the next level. But it doesn't look like we have citizen available as of yet. So we need goods, luxury, refined food, housing, and entertainment, which I think luxury we're definitely missing. Goods is going to be clothes, so we're getting close to having that down pat. No access to service, that's okay. We might get that second church that we were discussing, or at least a plan for it down. Not a monastery though, I don't think. What does a monastery do for us? Not actually sure. We'll go with a rustic church though to start with. Yes. And we can sort of get it in this area, so that will give light fortification to a lot of houses here, which is something we, I won't say desperately want, but it's certainly going to be quite helpful in terms of growing the village. That's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? I reckon like that high is good enough. What else do we have to work with? We'll have an entrance on multiple sides as well. Labor tier 3 reached. Excellent. And then what else are we going to get done here? Could even do a little fence, couldn't we, around the place? Yeah, it's good to see that while I've been paying absolutely no attention to it, at least our, guests at our fair have had fun. Glad to see it. Straight, please. All right, we've got our little fence. Keep the riffraff out, as they say. And we can also set up a little bit of a graveyard here as well, couldn't we? Can we copy a part? Apparently we can't. It's just annoying that you have to rotate each one of these. Like a shift click. Okay, we can with shift click. Beautiful. Look at that. There we go. And we can now build that. That's going to take a long time, but that should hopefully allow this area to grow quite a bit. We have... What do we have here? We do have some commoner clothes, which I believe we can now start selling over here, can't we? Commoner clothes. Perfect. And we might need to expand our little village center with a goods market. Or a goods stall, I should say. Can I fit that in? Yes, we can. But cannot afford. Standard. Could we do it without that thing? That thing. No, still can't afford it. That's okay. Oh, and our common wares workshop is done, actually. So we can start to get that prepared. We may need to... Villagers eligible to a new status as well. So we can now promote them to soldiers. So I guess it sort of splits off here, doesn't it? I'm not going to obviously promote anyone because I don't have enough money for that. But I guess now you can sort of split off between soldiers and citizens, I guess. As I said, we can't afford that. So we'll let it go. Let's start to sell some stuff though. So we're going to sell common clothes. We can't sell cloth because we don't have a trade route for it, but common clothes, beautiful. Oh, hang on. Yes. We got money. I don't know where. I guess someone bought something. And we just managed to squeeze in and get a goods stall down. Oh, and we can sell wood to the elders as well. Or wool, I should say. Which we've got more than enough. Let's confirm. Let's get that out of the way. Lots and lots of coins. And a little bit more influence as well. How is our progression looking anyway? Paved roads we can now do. Manor house, city architecture. I guess this is more sort of built up type stuff. Tavern Splendor package. Ooh. Milling taxes. Activate windmill taxes. Might have to give it a go. And honestly, I'm really tempted to go with jewelry once we have that 250 gold. I think we actually need to increase our wood cutting operation as well. How much wood do we actually have? Now we've got 100. So that should be enough to feed the sawmill and the charcoal hut. Or do these guys do their own cutting down? Because it doesn't say there's any in. It's just cut trees and produce one coal. Not 100% sure. I noticed as well our iron ore production is so slow. It is super slow. So we might as well need to look at getting further iron ore mines down as well, because we are really relying on that quite a bit now as sort of a primary industry of ours that does drive a lot of our big ticket items. What do we got here? Rustic food surplus. Cool. Cool. So we do have an iron ore sort of patch over here, so I wonder if we could sneak in a mine somewhere, if I can find what our iron ore mines are, or where they are, I should say. Charcoal hut, iron ore mine. Some people aren't going to be happy. Actually, they should be alright. We should be able to avoid that. So we can get that built and we can assign a couple more miners. And hopefully that's going to allow us to actually produce some iron ore, because we've got no storage whatsoever. Which is obviously indicating that we need more production. The church is slowly starting to come together. We can assign a village priest. But they can't hold any services yet because obviously they can't get inside. We need a bell and we need interior access. I get that doesn't count because it's connected to this bit rather than to the bit we've actually built. Maybe. Not sure. We are selling clothes now, though, which is what I wanted to see. Still producing a fair amount, not a massive amount. We can maybe get an additional tailor in. Obviously, these guys are probably serfs. So we'll need to upgrade them for them to do their best work. They're still not doing their best work now because they need to be citizens. They're commoners, which is better than a serf at this job. Alright, we do now have some common clothes in stock over here at our new little part of town. Still no stall set up at Old Town though. Did we assign builders back? We were missing one. This guy's definitely coming down to buy some clothes. He might buy all 12 if we're lucky. No, he didn't buy any. It's a bit rude. Incredibly rude. I'm saying like the village market is not building. That's probably because everyone's focusing on building this church. But the church is good to go now, though. I think we probably they were just building fences now, aren't they? Fences, and we've got some partially built burial sites as well. But so that should give, yeah, that gives light fortification now to our villages here. So what we then need to do is start to get some actual patrols happening. So I think we need to build another company or produce another company. I'm not entirely sure how we do that. I suspect we probably need to like create another keep maybe be like a smaller keep. Something like that. Oh, we've got a lot of new villagers coming in as well. Can we store berry beer? Does that go to a granary? Yeah, it does. Okay, so we get some berry brew over at our granary over here. And can we trade that? I'm not sure. That's not what we need to do. Berry brew. We can buy. There may be a trade route. I keep clicking out of it. Okay. They'll buy berry brew for 1 gold coin. Which is not fantastic, but it's better than nothing, I suppose, since we've got a lot of it. Then maybe it might be worth it. Well, I think this new little village area we've built here down by the lake is starting to look really great. We've got, of course, a new church in. We've got our weaver, our tailor. The tavern is finally done, and it looks like there are some people having a bit of fun down there as well. So, looking good. Obviously, we're also going to start working on some more of our production chains to get some more money in the doors, which is really important at this stage of the town or the hold's development. But that is about all we got time for in this episode, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you get a ding to your device the next time I post a video. You'll find links to my social media in the description, so please jump on there, like, follow, subscribe to all that wonderful stuff. Big shout out to my Founders Club patron, Caleb. Caleb, thank you so much for helping to make this content possible. If you want to help out at home, you can do so by popping on to patreon.com/BobDendry, by becoming a member of the YouTube channel, or just leave a super thanks on this video as a one-off thanks for the content. But until next time, I'm Bob Dendry. This is Foundation. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.